Hello, my friends. I'm glad you are here. Take a slow breath. Let your shoulders drop a little. You do not need to hurry. For a few minutes, we can just listen together. We can be calm. We can be steady. Have you ever wondered about gratitude? Today, gratitude feels simple. It is often one short phrase, thank you. We say it at home. We say it in shops. We say it at work. Sometimes we say it quickly, and we move on. But long ago, gratitude was not only a polite phrase. Long ago, it helped people stay alive. It helped people live near each other without fear. It helped strangers meet without fighting. It helped human life change over a long time. So here is a gentle question. How did gratitude become so important? How did this small habit shape the way people lived, moved, and worked? Long before cities, people lived close to the land. They moved with the seasons. They followed animals. They looked for water. They searched for places that felt safe. Life was not easy. A cold night could be dangerous. A dry season could bring hunger. A small injury could become a big problem. In that world, one person could not survive alone for long. People needed each other. They needed help during sickness. They needed help during storms. They needed help when food was low. Imagine a small group at the end of a long day. The light is fading. A fire is burning low. Most people are quiet. One hunter returns late. He is tired. He has one small piece of meat. It is not much, but it matters. He looks at a younger person who has eaten little. He breaks the meat in half. He gives the larger half away. The younger person takes it with both hands. He does not speak much. He looks at the hunter's face. He nods once. He stays close to the fire near him that night. This is gratitude in an early form. It is not fancy. It is not a speech. It is simple. It says, I noticed what you did. It says, I will remember. And that remember matters. Because later, when the hunter is hurt, the younger person may help him. He may bring water. He may carry wood. He may watch for danger. He may share food when the hunter cannot hunt. Gratitude helped create a cycle of help. One person gives. Another person shows respect and remembers. Later, help comes back. Over time, some groups stopped moving so much. They found places where plants grew well. They learned to keep seeds. They stayed near rivers. They kept animals close. Daily life changed. There was more work in one place. There was also more waiting. Waiting for rain. Waiting for harvest. Waiting for animals to grow. Now the group was not just a traveling band. Now it was a village, a place with paths, a place with stored food, a place where you saw the same faces each day. In villages, gratitude became even more important because people lived close together all the time. You could not easily walk away from a problem. You needed peace. You needed to work together. Picture a village after strong wind. A roof has broken. The family inside is worried. Rain may come soon. Two neighbors come with sticks and rope. They do not ask many questions. They climb and work. They fix the roof before evening. The family brings water and bread. They offer a place to sit. They speak softly. The next week, one of those neighbors gets sick. The family whose roof was fixed carries water for them. They watch a child for an hour. They bring warm food. This is gratitude shown through action. It keeps daily life smooth. It keeps people willing to help again. As villages grew, these small exchanges happened more often. People met travelers. People met traders. People met families from other places. Not every face was familiar. Not every visitor felt safe. So people needed a simple way to show peace. They needed a way to meet without panic. They needed a way to make one night feel calm. This is where sharing and welcoming mattered. A traveler arrives tired. Dust is on his clothes. His hands are empty. A household brings a bowl of water. They bring simple food. They point to a place near the fire. The traveler drinks slowly. He lowers his head a little. He keeps his hands open and visible. He eats only what is offered. He does not take more. The next morning, before he leaves, he helps for a short time. He carries a jar. He gathers dry wood. Then he leaves quietly. Gratitude here is not only a word. It is behavior. It is respect. It is a way to say, I will not cause trouble. Now imagine this changing slowly over many years. People move to new places. Some leave because food is low. Some leave because of danger. Some marry into other groups and start new families. When they travel, they take more than tools and bags. They also take habits. They take simple greetings. They take ways to show thanks. After a long time, people begin to walk the same paths again and again. Some paths lead to rivers. Some lead to the sea. Some lead through open land between settlements. Goods begin to move between places. Salt moves from one group to another. Stone for tools moves too. Shells move as small treasures. Later, metal begins to move as well. People carry these things on their backs. They tie them in cloth. They keep them close when they sleep. And when they arrive, they lay them down slowly so others can see. Picture an early market day near a river. It is not a big city market. It is just an open space, a few fires, a few baskets, a few animals tied nearby. One family arrives with salt in small bags. Another family arrives with dried fish. Another person has hard stone for cutting. A woman carries shells that shine in the sun. People do not rush. They watch first. They listen. They wait until someone makes the first friendly move. A person offers a small piece of fish to taste. Someone else offers a pinch of salt in return. They smile a little. They nod. Then they trade. After the trade, they sit for a short time. They drink water. They share a quiet meal. Before leaving, one person helps another lift a heavy basket. It is a small act, but it is remembered. Picture a trader at a river path a few days later. He carries small bags of salt. Another person has dried fish. They speak slowly. They watch each other's hands. They agree on the exchange. After the trade, the trader adds one small pinch of salt on top. It is not required, but it is kind. The other person smiles slightly. He nods. Next time the trader comes, the fish seller remembers him. He offers a better piece. He offers a safe place to rest for an hour. This is how gratitude supports trust. Trust here means something simple. It means you can come back next time without fear. It means you can trade again without being cheated. It means you can rest without someone taking your goods. After many years, some groups began to follow the same small steps each time they met. A visitor did not just walk in and sit. He stood a little far from the fire. He waited. The family looked at him first. Then they offered water. The visitor took it with 2 hands. He lowered his head for a moment. He spoke softly.
In some places, a younger person greeted an elder in a careful way. He did not interrupt. He waited to be invited closer. These were not big speeches. They were simple steps people repeated. They were a more set way to show thanks and respect. In larger societies, more people lived under rules. More food was stored in shared places. More work was planned by the people in charge. The people in charge could call many workers at once. They could tell them to build a wall. They could tell them to dig a canal. They could tell them to carry stone for a storehouse. They could demand certain days of work each season. In small groups, help often moved in a circle. One person helped and later help returned. But in larger societies, the circle did not always stay equal. Some people owned land. Some people controlled storehouses. Some people had guards. Some people gave orders. Sometimes a gift from the people in charge came with pressure. Here is one calm scene. A dry season has been long. Harvest is poor. A farmer brings grain to the storehouse. He does it because that is the rule. The storehouse worker measures it. He takes a portion away. He says it is for the rulers and the guards. The farmer's family will have less now. They will eat smaller meals. A week later, the same storehouse gives the farmer a small bag of grain back. It is called help, but it also comes with a demand. The farmer is told to work extra days on a building project. He will carry stone. He will dig earth. He will stand in a long line each morning to be counted. The farmer thanks the storehouse worker. He does it because he must. If he does not, trouble may follow. This is a hard chapter, but we can look at it calmly. Gratitude can be real and warm, but gratitude can also be expected. When it is expected, it can feel heavy. This helped some rulers stay strong. It helped them collect work and support. But in that world, gratitude could also be used as pressure. A person might say thank you for a different reason. It might not feel warm or real. It might feel like something they must say. They might say it to stay safe. They might say it to avoid trouble. Even so, in many hard times, people still shared real gratitude with each other. Workers helped workers. Neighbors helped neighbors. A person brings water to another person in the field. Someone shares shade for a few minutes. A family shares food with a family who has less. These small acts kept communities human. Now let's move forward into the modern world. Later, new tools and machines began to do heavy work. In the older world, one family might spend a long time just to make bread. Someone carried water. Someone ground grain by hand. Someone kept the fire going. But in the modern world, bread could come from a place far away. A mill could grind grain for many families. A bakery could make many loaves in one morning. Then a truck could bring bread into a city before most people wake up. More people lived in towns and cities. More people worked with strangers. And daily life began to depend on things made far away. A family might buy bread from a shop, not from their own grain. A worker might wear cloth made in another place. Food might arrive by ship from a distant coast. Goods might arrive by train on a schedule. Many hands were involved, but you could not see most of them. Now picture a small shop in a busy street. A worker stands behind the counter. People come and go. Each person stays only a minute. A woman buys bread. She puts coins on the counter. The worker wraps the bread and hands it over. The woman says, "Thank you." The worker nods and says thank you too. They may never meet again, but for that short moment the meeting stays calm. So small moments of respect mattered even more. A short thank you helped quick meetings stay calm. It did not solve every problem, but it helped people live close together in busy places. In village life, you often thanked people you knew well, a neighbor, a cousin, an elder. In modern life, you often thank people you may never meet again, a driver, a cashier, a delivery worker, a nurse, a teacher. This small thank you does something practical. It keeps daily life smoother. It helps short meetings feel calm. But modern life also keeps the hard chapter alive in some places. Some workers still have to smile and say thanks even when they are tired. Some people still feel pressure to be grateful to those with power. So gratitude today can feel mixed. Sometimes it feels warm and true. Sometimes it feels like a rule. But if we step back and look at the long story, one thing stays clear. Gratitude helped humans live together. It helped people share food and fire. It helped villages stay steady. It helped travelers be welcomed for one night. It helped trade happen again and again. It helped leaders gather workers for big projects. Sometimes it was used in fair ways, and sometimes in unfair ways. Now gratitude is common. It is part of everyday speech. It happens quickly. A message can say thank you in 1 second. A short note can travel far. A voice can carry thanks across distance. Long ago, thanks was often shown through action later. You returned help during another hard time. You shared food when someone else was hungry. Today, life is different, but the purpose is similar. A small thank you can still make daily life easier. It can still help strangers feel safe for a moment. And now we return to you. Next time you say thank you, remember this is an old human habit. A long time ago, one person shared food. Another person noticed. Someone shared fire. Someone gave water. Someone offered shelter for one night. When you say thank you today, you are doing the same basic thing. You are showing that you noticed. So as you go back to your day, let it stay simple. If you hear a thank you, let it be enough. If you say a thank you, let it be clear and kind. And remember, this small habit has been with humans for a very long time. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.